Hello again guys, it's Tyler. I'm back here with another video. Today's video will be a 90s/noughties tag, which if you don't know what that is, it's obviously a few questions from the 90s and a few questions from the noughties, which is like 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. The reason I'm doing both, so 90s and noughties, is because I was born in 94, so from the age of 1 to 6, I believe, 1 to 6 I was in the 90s, and then the rest obviously the noughties. So a few questions I won't really remember, so I kind of put them into the noughties. Right, let's get this started. Favourite TV show? Well, my favourite TV show in the 90s and probably the noughties was Saved by the Bell and Brum. Brum used to go, he was that yellow car that used to go out and then he used to drive the streets, and I don't know, I'm doing a chicken, but basically these were his doors, and he used to just go around like, hello everyone, and be like, Brum, like that. But yeah, I kind of like that, maybe because he was mischievous, I believe that's the word. But yeah, anyway, because he was a bit like that, and I kind of was like, yeah, he's a proper geezer, a proper lemon squeezer, Ebenezer. Well, no, I wasn't. I was putting... Saved by the Bell was wicked, purely because I always wanted to go to school in America, like high school. I wanted to be a senior or a sophomore, and yeah, and I just wanted to like open my locker, like, yeah, you know what I mean, like open it up and be like, hey, and like play. I'm hurting myself and play basketball and all that. I'm really hurting myself today. What's going on? I need insurance. Anyway, let's get on to the third one. I'm not gonna lie, mate. There's nothing funny about hitting your funny bone. Favorite 90s song? My favorite 90s song, I think this was a noughties song. So I'm gonna say, I think it's called H2O featuring Platinum, something like that. If you don't know the song, I'll put it in a link below. I'll put it in. Yeah, it was quite a good song. I think I'm tempted to say it was like garage. Kind of like old school garage. Favorite commercial advertisement? This is a stupid question. I'm not being funny, but I can't even remember. I can just about remember the Coca-Cola advert this year, let alone a commercial / advertisement of the noughties of the 90s. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys. Alright. I think that's how it goes anyway. Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were good, but Backstreet Boys were just a little bit better, and their songs are more memorable. So yeah, that's why I go with them. Don't hate me. Favorite music artist? It's got to be Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake before the movies, before the acting. So Justin Timberlake when he had the curly hair and the big baggy trousers, and he was like, I can't beatbox, but you know what song I'm on about. You know. Did you collect anything back then, and what did you collect? I believe I collected the Match Attacks. You know the like football cards that you get of the players, and you stick them into the big folder, and you kind of just like collected them just for no reason. You just kind of collect them. He just was like, yeah, and if you had doubles, you'd put them behind. And I remember my mate actually, I think he sold his and got loads of money for him. But I remember like how happy he was when you got a shiny. He was like, I've got a shiny, I've got a shiny. That sounded a bit wrong. If anyone was outside and they heard what I was saying, then that sounded really wrong, didn't it? I've got a shiny. How many Tamagotchis did you go through? I had one Tamagotchi, if I can remember rightly. If you don't know what Tamagotchi is, it was like a little remote, like a miniature Game Boy. I keep on doing that today. Anyway, a little Game Boy, and it was like a dinosaur, I think, and you had to feed it, take it for walks, and let it go toilet. And if you didn't feed it and stuff like that, it would die, and that was your heart. It was literally like a pet, like a virtual pet, but it was so like you was like, honestly, I went home from school and I used to go, Mum, have you fed my Tamagotchi today? She's like, I was like, oh my god, I've got to feed it. He's starving. He's really weak. But I think I lost it, and that was the end of Tamagotchi. Tam. What a Tam. Tam was a good mate. Tam. Favourite video game and console? I don't really remember playing video games or consoles in the 90s. I kind of started playing Xbox when I was like in year 7, so 2007. No, I don't really. I used to just come home and watch TV all the time, or, you know, just sit with my family. I don't remember playing consoles. And Nintendo 64, I'm sure I did have it. My parents probably had it, but I don't remember playing it, so I'm not going to lie to you and say, yeah, I used to play Nintendo 64, because I don't really remember. Favourite cereal and cereal-free toy? Cereal-free toy. Don't really remember toys and cereals, but I do remember getting free Kellogg's bowls. Probably Rice Krispies or Weetabix were my favourite cereal, just plain Jane here. But yeah, I still like them now, to be fair. And what was your 90s crush growing up? Or who was your 90s crush growing up? I had a few, to be fair, and I'm smiling because I know my girlfriend's going to be like shaking her head when she sees this video. Like, it was Kelly from Saved by the Bell. She was a good salt weapon. And I did like Sabrina and Teenage Witch for a bit, purely because, like, imagine you was hungry and you could go, oh, I'm really hungry. And she goes, don't worry, Tyler. And then she brings you a bowl of chicken nuggets. A bowl of chicken nuggets, just by like with a finger, the power. And Lizzie McGuire was fit. These American girls, I don't know. But yeah, that was my childhood crush. So that was when I was a child. Hannah, if you're watching this, I ain't got a crush anymore. You are my crush, alright? What was your favourite Disney Channel movie? Disney Channel movie? Disney Channel movie. I'm not really into Disney films, to be fair. One film that I do remember was the Lizzie McGuire movie, and that was because, like I said, because I used to fancy her, and I had my mum and sister. I live with them, obviously, so I guess I was kind of like having to watch them kind of like chick flicky things. So yeah, probably that. Favourite show, Nickelodeon, Disney, or Cartoon Network? It's Nickelodeon. All day, every day, Nickelodeon was wicked. Goes with my hair colour, orange, wasn't it? Weirdest fashion trend. Weirdest fashion trend. It's got to be when people used to, I don't know, I think that's, yeah, it's the 90s when they used to wear the big flares and we used to have the mullets and stuff. It's proper cringe, isn't it? I mean, you see a photo of your parents and you're like, wow, you did not wear that. And they used to have the shell jackets. Well, that's kind of 80s, but you know what I'm about the tracksuits and stuff like that. Like, if you ever watch Gladiators, and you'll see what they used to do like in the 90s, it was horrendous. I'm talking horrendous, like, oh, it's just, let's hope that when I have kids in the future, they'll look back and go, Dad, what the hell was you wearing? And why was you making YouTube videos, you weirdo? Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Remember McDonald's Happy Meal toy? Happy Meal toy? How are you going to remember a Happy Meal toy? Favourite book? I didn't really read books. I know it's bad. I kind of find books boring. Not to say that they are boring, but because I can't sit down and like visualise something like that. But I can read newspapers, but like of a book, I kind of get bored of it. I do remember Biff and Chip books. They were really good. Biff and Chip. And I'm sure there's a dog or something like that. They were the books that you kind of like went up to like more difficulty as you got better. So like the stages would be like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. I believe so. But yeah, Biff and Chip books were good. What would you do when you got home from school? I would come home from school. I would obviously do my homework with my parents, my mum, and then I would watch some TV whilst I went for my dinner. And I used to lie on the floor like that, and I used to just look up at the TV. And yeah, man, I miss those days. I really do miss being a kid. Primary school was such a good time of my life. And last but not least, what was your favourite thing from the 90s that is no longer available today? These things, right, they do not exist. I've googled them, I've searched everywhere, I've looked on YouTube, forums, everywhere. Every single place you could possibly imagine, I've looked. I remember Easter time, there was this Easter egg, and it was called All Stars, and it had the best sweets. I mean, I love gummy sweets, right? If you know me, you know I love Haribos. But these sweets were just, they were like the Haribo of Haribo. They were like the king of sweets. It was like an orange box, but they were, I can't even describe the flavour to you, but they were just amazing, amazing. And they're no longer available, and I don't know where they are. I don't even know if they're called All Stars, but I'm sure they were called All Stars. And another sweet was a strawberry and cream, like a boiled sweet, and it was called Campinos. They were non-existent anymore. They kind of stopped selling them, and I remember being in Spain a couple of years ago. I saw them in the shop, but they were named something different. I think Solano or something like that. And my mum was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "That's the sweet. That is a sweet." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "They're the ones I've been searching for my life." So I cleared the whole shelf. I asked a colleague who worked in the store. I said, uno más, like one more, uno más por favor. And then I was like, "Please, just more." And they just ended up bringing out the whole box, like from the back of the store, and the whole conveyor belt was full of sweets. And like, I could see all the Spanish people going, "Oh, he's loco crazy. This boy's crazy." And I was like, I just love sweets, and I wanted to take them back, and I wanted to start a business off, but the business kind of failed because I ate them all. But yeah, that's they are the sweets, and they were my favourite things from the 90s. That is it. That is the end of the 90s tag. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be making obviously more videos to come. I'm waiting for a new camera at the moment. I'm kind of looking for what camera to get, like a vlogging camera, because at the moment I'm recording off a Canon 100D, and it's kind of hard when you're walking about with that. It's like everyone's looking at you like, why is he holding this big camera? Just get a little vlogging camera. So I need to sort one of them out. But yeah, I'll be making content obviously to come. But like I said in the last video, have a good Christmas if I don't see you before Christmas or speak to you. But I'm sure I will, because I'll be putting more videos up. But have a good week, guys. Take care.